Hey guys, what's up? How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are having a great day today. I'm so excited about today's video because the dumbass I'm roasting today, I've been waiting to roast since my very first video. So it is gonna be a good one, y'all, and I know by the title you guys already know who it is. Roast series victim number 2, Tekashi 6ix9ine, I'm coming for you. Be ready. So you guys, I've had an issue with this guy since the very first time I saw him, since the very first time I heard him, and it's just kind of grown more and more the more I've had to see him popping up on my feed and like all of that kind of stuff. I will tell you that I am very disappointed and very upset because when I look at him, all I can see is Fruity Pebbles, and I like Fruity Pebbles, so the association has been made, and it kind of breaks my heart a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie. Not to mention the fact that I can't stand his music. Speaking of his music, on his song Gummo, I think I'm saying that right, but I could be saying that completely wrong. I could be butchering it, but pretty sure that's what it's called. He literally sounds like a 2018 Lil Jon knockoff. Lil Jon did it better, homie. You should think about that. Lil Jon did it better. So there is that. There are a couple other things that bug me about him. On a more serious note, we'll get it out of the way. He does have rape charges against him, and I am so not okay with that at all. Yeah, last I checked, most of his fans are underage girls. Like, that's not okay. I don't know if it's the mom in me. Like, I'm a mom, so I don't know if it's like the mom in me that's like, oh hell no, that's not okay at all. Or if it's just like the good human being in me that's like, oh hell no, not at all. So either way, it's not okay, it's not cool. He does interviews talking about it, and when he's interviewed about it, he just literally like runs circles around the question. Like, he won't even actually answer them. And to me, that just looks kind of shady. That just kind of looks like he is pretty damn guilty and doesn't want to admit it and doesn't want to say it outright in an interview. So that could be completely false, but that's just the way it looks. These young ass kids these days, y'all, they need to hire better PR teams because, like, honestly, the people who released the police report were TMZ. Hire a better PR team. Why? Because TMZ. Because TMZ gets everything. TMZ literally will pull everything that they can on you. And it's kind of funny because when you have it out there, they will find it. They will find anything. Not to mention, sticking on that TMZ note, a couple months back, maybe a couple weeks back, one or the two, somebody sent in a video of Tekashi 6ix9ine at LAX. Now, I don't know if you guys know about it, but Tekashi 6ix9ine did go through this whole thing where he was like talking shit on Snapchat to all the different gangs in LA, and he's been doing it in different states, thinking that he's gonna be able to do that and not get his face stomped in at some point in time. And y'all, he's stupid. He's stupid if he thinks that he's not gonna get caught up for some shit like that. So he was at LAX, he was getting out of his taxi, he was getting ready to go in and get flown over to the next poor state that had to deal with him, and all of a sudden this car full of dudes pulls up, and like all these dudes jump out of this car and like come at him and his crew, and he runs. You heard me say that right. Tekashi 6ix9ine runs. He runs away to go get security, leaving his homeboys there to get their asses beat, okay? Why are you still working for him? Like, why are you guys still working for him? Just out of curiosity? Because frankly, if I was in a situation like that and my homie left me standing there to get my ass beat, he'd be done because I'd beat his ass. So that's not cool at all. Like, honestly, what are you guys, his babysitters? Like, I figured it out. That's what you guys are high-paid nannies. That's exactly what you are. You're high-paid nannies. All right? Please, 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 please quit working for him before you die because of his stupid ass shenanigans. There's a thought. So he comes running back out after he gets security, acts like he's gonna be Billy Badass, jumps on this dude's back, falls to the ground, loses his shoe. I can't even say this without smirking. I don't know why I think it's so funny that this dumbass lost his shoe in the middle of the road at LAX, but it is hilarious to me because he literally loses his shoe and then stands there fighting to try to get his shoe back rather than fighting to beat somebody's ass. And it was like, I felt embarrassed for him. I felt embarrassed for him. That's saying a lot. Like, if people who don't even like you feel embarrassed for you, maybe you need to reconsider what you're doing and how you're doing it. Just a thought. Not to mention, and I'm gonna say not to mention because there's a lot of stuff to mention, dude, quit getting tattoos of 6ix9ine. Like, jeez Louise, we know who you are. We know what your name is. Unless you're getting all those tattoos to remind yourself who you are, stop getting them. We get it, we get it, we get it. Your name is Tekashi69. We get it, we get it. Stop. Like, there's got to be something you could spend your money on better, more wisely. Like, I don't know, these nice-ass necklaces with all these diamonds on them. That's right, your necklaces failed the test. You guys had a diamond tester and you were there with the jeweler who was doing your mouth guard, your rainbow mouthpiece you got going on that looks horrible because it looks like you have one yellow tooth. Not a good look. And you guys are testing diamonds, right? Y'all, they're testing his diamonds. They test all of his crew's diamonds, all of his homies' diamonds. They go to test his diamonds on his chain, and it is fake. It is fake. So, if you stop getting so many stupid-ass 6ix9ine tattoos, you might actually be able to afford getting some decent jewelry, some real diamonds. Or at least afford to go to a reputable jeweler. I don't know, one of those two. And I know, I'm gonna hear it. I'm gonna hear it from all you youngins. Then he has money, he's rich, he does this, he does that. I know he does. And that's the even worse part, is he is rich, and he's still doing stupid shit like this, and he still can't afford a nice-ass chain. No, not at all. Not at all. And, I mean, I'm not hating on, like, the rainbow color scheme necessarily. I'm just hating on it on him. Because, yo, Rainbow Bright called and they want their stuff back. Give them their wardrobe back because they need it more than you do. So, please, fix that problem. Plus, here's the other thing that really bothers me about him, and I'm just gonna leave this here. This particular point, I do not want anything said about in the comments, anything started in the comments. I will disable comments. But he literally is in New York saying that he's a blood and he's this and he's that and he's a gangster and he's this and that. But he was also once a Crip. And he has pictures of himself laying on a blue rag bedspread, repping blue rags, and like, yo, if you want to dress in blue and red, that's fine, but don't sit there and rep something you're not a part of, because that just means you're liable to get your ass beat. Like, you're liable to end up a little rainbow chalk line on the concrete, because that's what's gonna happen to you if you keep talking shit. Speaking of talking shit, how about the game? Let's go there. You're a punk ass bitch, and the game called you out and had his fans chanting it in the crowd, and it was pretty hilarious, and it's the fucking game. It's the game. And he was stupid enough to talk shit back. Yeah, I paused. It's the game. How dumb are you? He is one of the biggest OGs in hip hop right now, and he is a freaking G. Like, he's a badass, like straight up badass. And you seriously started shit with him. I'm just saying, that was not your smartest move. And it's a pretty good move to get your ass beat and have your gangster card removed, because you wouldn't be able to hold your own. We already know this from the LAX video that you can't hold your own, especially against somebody like that, because he's got a lot, and by a lot, I mean a lot of people backing him. So, on top of doing all of that and fighting the game, I just want to say, like, the biggest beef that's bothering me the most is the beef that he's got going with My Little Pony, because My Little Pony was my shit growing up, and I'm repping My Little Pony, so you better give them their shit back, and you better give them their style back and their color scheme back, because them and Rainbow Bright are going to tag team your ass, and then you're really going to be up shit creek, because those little ponies and those short little chicks, they can fight. They're going to beat your ass. I'm just saying. So, at the end of the day, I just can't stand him. I can't stand anything about him. I can't stand his music. I can't stand his attitude. Like, he lives and loves the hate that he gets. Like, I understand that you love being hated on. That's great. I'm so happy for you. But at the same time, like, you're gonna reach a point where you can only be hated on so much before you actually end up getting your ass beat, before people actually end up hating you and you don't enjoy it anymore. So, word from the wise, please make sure that you actually start doing decent stuff. Do decent stuff. Be a decent person. Like, try to dig yourself out of this hole that you're in. Try to dig yourself out of the crowd that you jumped into that didn't catch you. Oh, pause, wait. Off of the serious note, down here I'm going to be playing a video because he seriously went to crowd dive, and it didn't work so well for him. Like, y'all, I'm not even kidding you. You guys, I'll post the video. You can watch the video down here while I'm talking. He literally runs. And by the way, I don't know who taught him how to run, but I don't know. If he pulled his damn pants up, he could actually run and actually jump. But It's a whole other issue with these little gangsters these days, but he seriously runs and goes to jump and dive into the crowd, and y'all, it is like the Red Sea parting up in that bitch, because not a single person tried to catch his ass. Like, everybody's like, nope, I'm not touching him. I'm not touching him. And your hair is oily as shit. You look kind of dirty. You look like you need a shower, so I wouldn't try to catch your ass either. But you have 2.2 million followers on social media, and not a single one of those 2.2 million followers wanted to catch your ass. Just saying. Which means not any of those 2.2 million followers are going to want to, like, help you out as far as, like, who you're talking shit to. So, and it was his second time screwing up a stage dive. Ah. I'm sure I'm going to do a second one of these, because I'm sure he's just going to keep giving people reasons to talk shit about him, and it's hilarious. Like I said, it's a roast. Don't take anything seriously. Laugh at it if you want to laugh at it, but if it offends you, just go away, because you seriously can't handle roast videos if you're offended by them. So if you're offended by them, I'll give you a chance to just properly exit now, and it'll be fine. You'll be okay. You'll learn to eventually love roast videos. Alright, you guys, I got it going, but I hope you guys have a fantastic day, a great rest of the week, and I hope you liked it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Deuces!